Are you looking for the best docking stations? In this video we will look at some of the 8 best docking stations on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Anker 675 USB-C Docking Station. We have a confession to make. We once used a stack of books as a monitor stand. You can do a lot better today with the Anker 675 USB-C docking station, a $249.99 aluminum alloy display stand. Its legs are plastic. That's also a 12-in-1 connection hub. Besides the 100-watt USB-C connection to your laptop, the non-skid stand provides 5 10 gigabits per second USB ports, 2 Type-C and 3 Type-A, SD and microSD flash card slots, a 3.5mm audio jack, a gigabit Ethernet port, and an HDMI port for a 4K, 60Hz monitor. Besides improving your posture by elevating your display, the stand offers built-in cable management to reduce desk clutter. It's also a Qi wireless charging station that delivers up to 10 watts to a Samsung smartphone or 7.5 watts to an iPhone. Number 2. Belkin Thunderbolt 3 Dock Mini HD Docking Station. Belkin's Thunderbolt 3 Dock Mini HD, $139.99, is a compact, 0.8 by 5.1 by 3.1 inches, docking station with 6.8-inch cable that provides a USB 3.0 Type-A port, a USB 2.0 port, a gigabit Ethernet port, We have included
and 2
links
HDMI
in the ports supporting
description.
4K resolution
So
at
make sure
60
you
Hz.
check
those out to see which
M1
one is in your
based
budget
MacBooks
range.
only
support a single external monitor, not dual extended displays, through the Thunderbolt 3 port. Protected by a sturdy aluminum enclosure, the dock carries a 2-year warranty. And at just 6.3 ounces, it won't weigh down your day bag much more than a wireless mouse will. Number 3. Corsair TBT 200 Thunderbolt 4 Dock. Lots of docking stations can give you a 1 gigabit per second Ethernet port, but what if you want a faster 2.5 gigabits per second office network connection? Check out the Corsair TBT 200, a $299.99 dock with no fewer than 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 4 one host and 3 devices. Corsair's Thunderbolt dock utility enables you to eject all drives at once, with support for Apple's SuperDrive and keyboard. The device comes with USB-C to HDMI and USB-C to DisplayPort adapters for dual 4K monitors. The TBT 200's front panel offers an SD card slot, a 3.5mm audio jack, and 2 10 gigabits per second USB ports, one 15-watt Type-C and one 7.5-watt Type-A. 2 more USB-A ports join the Ethernet port, 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports, and a Kensington security lock slot around back. The aluminum dock charges your MacBook with up to 96 watts of power. Number 4. Dockcase Smart Hub 7-in-1 Docking Station. If you'd like to make the most of a USB Type-C port, check out the Dockcase Smart Hub. This $69.99 gadget turns one USB-C 3.2 Gen 1 or higher port into 3 5 gigabits per second USB-A 3.0 ports, one USB-C charging port, an HDMI 2.0 port that can drive a 4K monitor at 60 Hz, and SD and microSD card slots that can work simultaneously. It also sports a 1.3-inch color LCD that can be rotated 90 degrees and shows port status, device types, and real-time chip temperature. Crave more connections? Dockcase $139.99 flagship, the 10-in-1 Explorer Edition, boasts both HDMI and DisplayPort outputs for dual 4K/60Hz monitors, a gigabit Ethernet port, and 10 gigabits per second USB-A and USB-C ports, and supports the Steam Deck and Nintendo Switch. Number 5. J5 Create USB-C Dual 4K 60Hz Display Docking Station. Its 10 gigabits per second USB-C interface isn't as fast as a laptop's internal PCI Express connection, but J5 Create's model JCD552M.2 NVMe USB-C Gen 2 docking station, $149.99, is a unique way to expand your MacBook's storage. The 1x12.5 by 3.1-inch gray and black aluminum dock has a compartment for an NVMe or SATA M.2 solid-state drive, up to size 2280, not included. It connects to your laptop using 2 USB-C cables and offers 100 watts of power delivery pass-through. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. The docking station has 4K DisplayPort and HDMI video outputs, a gigabit Ethernet port, SD and microSD card slots, and 3 USB Type-A ports, one 5 gigabits per second and two 10 gigabits per second, in addition to the M.2 SSD slot. A security cable lock slot keeps it from walking away from your desk. Number 6. Kensington SD2500T Thunderbolt 3 in USB-C docking station. Kensington has stepped into the modern age with a compact Thunderbolt 3 dock in the form of the SD2500T Thunderbolt 3 Dual 4K Hybrid Nano Dock, $279.99. This dock supports MacBooks and Windows laptops and provides you with one USB-C port, 2 DisplayPorts, 3 USB 3.2 Type-A ports, a Gigabit Ethernet jack, a 3.5mm audio jack, an SD card reader, and even a microSD card reader. The included power adapter supports 60-watt power delivery. The SD2500T Thunderbolt 3 and USB-C Dual 4K Hybrid Nano Dock with 60WPD Win/Mac is the perfect, ultra-compact, full-featured Thunderbolt 3 laptop docking station. Features include universal compatibility, single 8K or dual 4K video output, 60W power delivery, UHS-2 SD 4.0 card readers, free Kensington DockWorks software. It's the ideal laptop docking station for a productive workplace. Number 7. OWC Thunderbolt 3 Mini Dock. The OWC Thunderbolt 3 Dock, $109.99, is a portable docking station that turns a single Thunderbolt 3 port into a desktop-worthy array of one USB 3.1 Type-A port, one USB 2.0 Type-A port, 2 HDMI ports, both supporting 4K displays, and a Gigabit Ethernet port. The compact, 0.7 by 4.9 by 2.6 inches, HWD, aluminum dock also includes OWC's dock ejector software, which safely disconnects external drives connected to the dock and ensures all data is written before disconnection. Actual display support depends upon host. Please review the display specifications for your specific host system to determine the maximum supported resolution, refresh rate, color depth, and number of external displays over Thunderbolt. USB 3 port supports bus-powered drives that require up to 0.9A 900 mAh of power and self-powered drives. We have included links in the description. USB 3 port provides 0.9A 900 mAh of power. This will charge devices requiring 1.0A at slower rate than factory power adapter. Larger devices like tablets requiring 2.1A will not charge. There is no power supply to USB 3 or USB 2 port while host computer is turned off or in sleep mode. Number 8. Satechi Thunderbolt 4 Dock. Your M1 or M2 MacBook will be better connected with Satechi's $299.99 Thunderbolt 4 dock. This 1.2 by 7.7 by 3.1 inch desk accessory provides 340 gigabits per second Thunderbolt 4 ports with 15-watt charging. Its host cable delivers 96 watts of charging to your notebook, along with 310 gigabits per second USB 3.2 Type-A ports. The Satechi dock also features a Gigabit Ethernet port, an SD card reader, and a legacy USB 2.0 port as well as a 3.5mm audio jack. It weighs just under a pound and supports dual 4K monitors with a refresh rate of 60 Hz. Features a Thunderbolt 4 host port with PD96W, 3 Thunderbolt 4 downstream ports, up to 40 gigabits per second, 15W charging and 4K HDMI 60 Hz, Gigabit Ethernet, 3 USB-A 3.2 ports up to 10 gigabits per second, USB-A 2.0 charging port, UHS-2 SD card reader, and 3.5mm audio jack port. We have included links in the description. Satechi Thunderbolt 4 dock is based on the latest Thunderbolt 4 technology in your budget one host port with power delivery up to 96W to easily charge your MacBook. The Thunderbolt 4 ports supports 40 gigabits per second data transfer, 15W charging each port and dual 4K HDMI output up to 60 Hz total, only support up to 2 external monitors at a time. The displays can operate as separate displays or mirrored. The Satechi Thunderbolt 4 dock can be set up easily. You only need to power it up using the adapter and wire included in the package and connect it to your host device by using the T4 host port. The dock requires a 20V DC input port. Includes Thunderbolt 4 cable and AC adapter.